I don't see it. I don't know how you're playing the drums, Laz.
I don't know.
You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. In no other better frickin' place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch, with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz getting killed by a Reaper on set.
This is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch. Laz and Jack, where we...
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. And of course, when we're not getting killed by creatures on set, we're bringing you the latest news right here inside Shroud Avatar and beyond. That is right. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Friday, September 29th, 2017 here inside Shroud Avatar. And of course, we've got a patch right off the presses.
Oh, yeah.
Getting some bugs.
664 came out 11:30 this morning, so that extensive patch notes for that, we'll be bringing those to you maybe a couple pages. You
think?
It's a couple pages.
Maybe.
Or I'm just going to get on a soapbox and bitch about one quest.
Well, we have to get Tina's post. I got to scroll up there a little bit and bring that post up because I found that a little while ago. And, of course, this was... did you comment on it, by the way? I don't know if you even took the time to do that. It doesn't look like it. But let me know when you've got that up on screen because I want you to read this like only Cynicist can read this.
Okay. So you ready for this?
I am.
So last night we did do the Boreas Colossus.
Now, before you do this, I gotta stop you real quick. Before you get into this, I have already completed this, and I was pissed. I was frustrated. I was ready to just get up and walk away from my computer, but now I've had the chance to do this a second time helping somebody,
and it's even
worse. Let
us
go into depth because it's even more fun now.
So the Boreas Colossus, post by Tina O'Near. Who the hell wrote this? You've got puzzles with no context. You've got puzzles which require fighting the camera. You've got a series of riddles that have to be answered from an NPC that will auto-attack you the second your weapons are drawn, that is surrounded by aggro NPCs. Honestly, I like the riddles. Otherwise, you know what? She missed something. That monster, aka the dragon, will attack you as soon as the NPC or the aggro mobs aggro you. So as soon as something else aggroes, it's in aggro mode.
Roar.
And you will be dead in 2 hits. You've got NPCs that will steal your cash. Of course, there's no way to store your cash in the bank. You know that one function that banks are made to do? I think I lost 60,000 last night. You've got one of the highest difficulty mini-bosses for no apparent reason. You've got at least one area that if you die in, you have to wait out the timer because there's no way to get out to an Ankh.
Ain't no way out.
And yes. I died there too. At the top, you've got a bunch of ranged, which means anyone not ranged is screwed. To top it off, you've got to redo all of them if you make any mistake.
Yes, let's talk about what happens when you make
there's
a
one more.
mistake. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
and the barrier cuts across the mountain, but it is just an invisible wall, rather than showing the animation for the barrier for the whole distance of it. That's not fun. It's not challenging. It's just a nuisance. Here's the real kicker. You guys know just how badly it's written. You specifically reference it in some of the dialogue. Do you guys really hate this game that much? Are you trying to make sure there is no episode 2?
What's the answer?
I think
What
that's
was
a
the
little
answer?
extreme, but at the same time, the frustration level last night due to...
Oh, that wasn't last night. That was a couple of weeks ago.
No, that was
Yeah,
last
that
night.
was my frustration level, and Spiff was there along with me. Spiff, what was my attitude that night?
Well, you were about to just walk off.
I'm telling you, okay. And if
Yeah.
anybody knows me, I'm probably one of the most level-headed folks around here when it comes to, putting up with the redundancy and putting up with the little, idiosyncrasies.
And that night.
Just need some polish there.
Yeah, but a
Little polish.
little polish. I mean,
Okay,
yeah.
let's start at the beginning, okay?
Get the
off the
grinder
bat-
out. Get the
Right
grinder
off
out.
the bat, if you do something wrong, you get sent right back to the beginning.
Absolutely.
And then when you get
Serves you
all
right.
the way to the end and you finish the riddles and you get through the gate and you die in that place where you can't res, guess what happens?
you
got
have
to
to do
go
it
all the way back to the
way
beginning.
to the beginning again.
Serves you right.
And I had to do that too.
How many times did
Oh,
you go all the way back to the beginning?
I'll
man?
teach you.
Probably 50
I
times.
know I had to have gone back about 30 last night if I went back.
I
once.
probably went back 50 because I was running the entire thing over and over and over again. That and the puzzles that reset quite frequently. After 6 minutes or something like that.
It
And-
doesn't seem to be rhyme or reason as to the reset. If we're in the scene and we've set the puzzles and we go about our business as we're getting reset back to the beginning for missing something or being teleported.
Yeah. It was horrific. I mean, it was a pain in the ass. The respawn.
Oh, don't forget, the puzzles themselves have absolutely no clues to them.
Yeah, no clue
Well,
whatsoever.
that's part of what was referenced in the planes. Yes.
Well, there was the one where it says choose the east or the west. There is kind of a clue if you paid attention to Labyrinth.
yes.
Labyrinth.
So,
The movie.
but yeah, so
Oh,
But-
that was in a different language, man.
yeah,
Can I pay attention to that? It was a different language.
but then some of the others there are absolutely no clues. But this is where it's like, yes, they know they have to do a lot of polish. But this is something where
Now, whoever it was who wrote the dialogue actually does reference the fact that, are you tired of being reset yet? Like, it's an inside joke because they know you've probably been reset. Like,
well, not only
50
that,
times.
but it's like decay. Fuck that. Because
yeah.
I died
Right.
so many fucking times.
Exactly.
And again,
not only did I lose,
I lost
Get rid of that
skills.
gay shit.
I lost points and 2 skills that were below 30 last night, and that's not supposed to happen in my understanding.
yeah.
Again.
Well, it's like not only did I lose like 60,000 gold, I lost over 100,000 XP. I have no idea what skills I really dropped, but it's like there was, because I was dying so frequently. It's like, it's like, what the fuck is this crap? I mean, shit. It's like, how is someone supposed to do this by themselves?
Well, List
That's
is saying
impossible.
they all have clues. Now, you're talking to the guy over there who actually reads all the clues, okay? Not
Yeah.
to the guy over here who doesn't read anything. This guy, and Justin actually said, you're going to want to stop and make sure you read that because she had to point out one he was running by. So he read all the clues. The riddles, another interesting twist.
I started just
the riddle-
I just started Googling the riddles. I mean,
I understand that. there are no 3 correct answers right off the bat. It's not like you can say, potato, tomato, and spinach, and those are the 3 answers. The riddles are varied.
Yeah, they are randomized. I mean, my problem was for the riddles, I had the dragon in one place, but I'm randomly walking all the way to the gate while talking to the and then I aggro something because an imp respawned because Laz looted the damn thing, and I told him not to loot the fucker.
Using his noggin. That's what's going on.
That one was my fault. I will claim responsibility for that.
It's like Laz, do not
loot anything. Oops.
Then it's like
gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do I pass up that gold, Spiff? It's like
but
it was all the gold Jack was losing anyway, so
shit, it's like 60,000 gold gone.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah.
Better wait on that quest.
Well, and a lot of times I was just blasting right by the imps, so there's no way they could have actually stolen from me. But somehow I lost gold.
Now, I understand we get a message, but I hardly ever see them because things are scrolling way too fast on the screen when combat's happening.
Especially when you're doing damage, yeah.
Now, one of those things I've seen, which is unlike other games, is that if they gank something off you, I don't see them, or at least I can't claim to have seen them drop with the imp that ganked it off you in the first place. So what happens to that? That's my question.
I did end up with an Embry's harp last night, and I don't know whose that is.
Worth 60,000?
No, it's definitely not worth 60,000.
Well, it is if somebody wants to pay that, but it used to be worth that kind of gold.
Yeah, but it's list. I want to take a bottle and smash it partially over your head.
List is always
okay. You'll be down at the office soon enough. You can throttle him when you get there.
Right. Do it for us, Jack.
I know where he lives.
That's right. Yeah, Liz is laughing his ass off at you.
Yeah, he's always you guys aren't using your noggin.
Well, no. It just the number of times that I died. It's like I died twice to the slime. One, I was outside the door. The other time, it's like
mini ghost scorpion that just sits there and
the ghost scorpion killed me.
Touches you, die from acid damage.
Yeah, the ghost scorpion killed me 4 times.
You died 50 times. List says it's complete success.
You saw the movie. Don't run to the right, man. Don't you know in this game, all the safe passages are to the left? I think that's an old throwback to the
pick C. I always pick C.
Old dungeon crawls. Was the rule of thumb to the left or was it to the right? I always went to the right.
It was Lady Hawk, the movie, where going up to the castle, you're supposed to stay to the left.
I don't remember that conundrum. I don't remember anything like that.
But the left is not right.
It says it doesn't matter. Yeah, right. List.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I'd like my XP
die
back.
Either way.
I would like all of my XP back, my skills back, and my gold back.
Clues. It's kind of harder to read the clues when you're taking another damage every day.
Well, like the puzzle quest, I don't know where the clues are.
Right.
Someone said that it was just a puzzle, and then some of the others, it's like if you don't know where the clues are, you don't know what you're doing.
Just don't know where they are.
Yeah, you just don't know where they are.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
List. It's a problem.
All good.
Pay attention, man.
Now I have one more to do before I finish everything. And that one I'm going to need a party to help me out with.
You've got yet another soapbox today? That's unusual.
What?
I'm enjoying this.
It's a different soap.
Sit back and enjoy this one today.
Jeez. Yeah.
Giant 12-foot clues.
If it wasn't solo.
chiseled into the wall. He says, "Yeah, right."
And Justin's like, "Don't be a baby. You completed it. I only died like 20 times for you." I love you, Justin.
Well, the funny thing was that the dragon was giving you all the clues and not where he was supposed to be. I mean,
I love the fact when he got locked in the room because the chess puzzle reset and it locked him in, and so that way I didn't have to fight the imps. That was great.
Loopholes.
Well, how about the fact that if you don't know to go through the gate will close on you, and you have to do the questions over again.
And you have to do it over again.
That's the
conundrum when you get through the actual gate after the dragon and you die and the gate's closed. There's no rezonk in that area, so you can't just go res. And of course, then you got to go back to the beginning, kill everything all over again. Answer the 3 questions by the dragon, hope he doesn't get aggroed on you and kill you 15 times while you try and get 3 questions answered. And it's wash, rinse, repeat.
It's a complete success list.
Oh yeah, I tell you. Now I gotta chuckle with List as well because I was a game master for quite some time running a UO shard. And
you like to screw everybody over, huh? You like to screw everybody. I know your type.
I would drop a dragon in a dungeon when I saw somebody abusing some of the systems.
Asshole.
I didn't care. Oh yeah, this dragon would just one hit kill you. You're dead.
You ain't going there, huh? You ain't going there.
I went one step further. Okay, when I marked a dungeon like Desolus as a multi-party dungeon. Do not enter alone. Well, I wound up putting words of power in front of the dungeons. So you can speak the words of power to enter, but if you went in by yourself without a party and you died, well, guess what? When you're dead, you can't speak the word of power to get out. So you're stuck until somebody comes along and saves your ass. That's the kind of dickhead I was. Okay.
No.
So I can sort of sympathize on their side of the fence there because I love a good troll every once in a while.
Dungeon Master revoke.
Oh yeah,
Well, so far all 3 of the Colossuses are essentially one more big. It's like fuck.
Well, I told you,
Well,
don't trust the Oracle, man.
Fucking Oracle's evil, man.
They built the Oracle as a joke. You understand that? No.
Well, I'm aware of it. It's like the kobolds just sat there and said, "Hey, how can we play Screw Your Neighbor on an epic scale?"
42.
Yeah. Epic level of Screw Your Neighbor.
Not the good way either.
Yeah, you want to play epic Screw Your Neighbor? Invite your best worst enemy to come join you, helping you on these quests.
Wait for us, please.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, most of you can't even get a friend into the quest.
So
it kind of sucks.
Yeah. So after the show, we're going to be going to what Colossus do I have left?
It's
not Sequana, it's not Boreas, it's Granus. I need to do the Granus Colossus, and I need a party to help me.
Okay, I have a message for Jack that says, "Tell Jack to read Justin's last text out loud."
Oh, God. The one I responded with, lol. How about get 10 more levels before you try that shit again? Don't be a Scooby snack.
Don't be a Scooby snack.
Good luck getting 10 levels, buddy.
Pretty easy to do. The only thing you really need to know to do is there are vines on the wall that you click on to get over.
Oh, is that all you need to know? You don't need to know about the
how simple
passages.
Yeah, it's real simple.
There's 30 ghosts. You don't
Come on,
need to know.
lads. It's simple. Just look at the vines,
You just
man.
keep going until everything stops moving.
All the vines. It's all about the vines.
It's all about the
vines.
It's simple,
And
man. Simple
literally,
minds.
keep up Celestial Blessing. It looks real cool now, by the way.
And not everybody is a multi-purpose, learned everything mage. You got to remember that. I don't know how many times I got to remind you. Not everybody has every skill maxed out. Okay.
Right.
You
Well,
are
Max,
a
you don't even
right
have them
nature
all.
in this game.
Especially me and Laz.
Yeah, especially us two guys. I mean, we sit on a lot all day for crying out loud.
Hey, but at the same time, I do have 82 watering.
Oh yes, go watering, go watering. That's right. New agriculture hit the
Water
game
the dragon
yesterday.
to death.
Well, we do need to read those patch notes to see whether or not a certain skill made it into the game.
I've got it ready. We
Yeah.
also got to find out whether them clocks that Eclipse was jonesing for.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, patch number 664 came out right before the show, with enemies no longer continue to spin to face you despite being stunned and knocked down. Corrected the exit hex and player spawn location for the Cobalt Expeditionary Camp. Something else at the Cobalt Expeditionary Camp about a floating cotton node. The Lich idle animation has been updated. They fixed the incorrect stats on Barbarian casters. Maybe, just maybe, mobs will eventually run out of focus. Maybe.
Yeah, Lisbeth, I love it. Yeah, they should have limited focus.
Yeah.
You know?
Cormag in the Cobalt Expeditionary Camp will accept an answer for his offer to free his prisoner. Kobolds in the Cobalt Expeditionary Camp will give a task to speak to Cormag if appropriate. Fixed issues where you could overlap wall decorations. Fixed an issue in the character sheet where the model could be scaled incorrectly on some resolutions. Healing debuff. This is the healing change that Chris mentioned in his blog the other day. So now there is a max cap of a healing debuff of 75%, so players will always be able to keep at least 25% of their healing effectiveness. Fixed an issue where fog would not be applied to distant terrain. Purify, the most completely useless skill in the game because it doesn't purify anything, is still completely useless. They added the Banner of Truth keyword in Blood River Outskirts to Alberic's dialogue for a more direct route to get the banner after turning in the Vigilante Manifesto. More items are marked as quest items. Dread artifact reagents can now be destroyed if unwanted. Courage and honor dialogue typos in Highvale Upskirt has been corrected. Dying the Elven Elite Archer Quiver now works. Fixed context. What, you
had a friend who tried to do that.
Wasted a die? Hopefully it wasn't one from the
5
add-on
dies. He bought it from the add-on store and he couldn't die.
And real quick, I just want to give out a big shout out to Jureg Arvinsson out there taking part in the free Storm's Pets giveaway. He just won himself a wonderful ferocious red spider out there.
Sweet. Forget to say hi to Duke Skywalker.
Yes, Duke Skywalker hanging out there. I believe that is him.
Yes, it is. He does say, yeah.
Yeah,
that's me. Yeah. Where? Fixed context. Oops. I click on the right thing. Fixed context menu that caused a context menu to appear when the player did not intend for it to appear. Wait, what was my other complaint last night? Because I can hitching. Oh yeah, hitching. Oh god, hitching. Horrible.
What are these? This is interesting. Yeah, what's the? I'm seeing these guys with this glowing circle around them here today. What is that?
That is celestial.
Wow,
That's celestial blessing.
There's actually effects.
Yeah, that I have that skill somewhere.
It's not hard to get. It's literally a level 2 skill.
I have it somewhere.
Bards everywhere, and not a sound to be heard.
Hey, just for that.
What are you saying?
Yeah, I have to play a song done by
I'm literally going to go out and just hire a musician to come in and play every hour and be done with it.
Hey, you know Stones, Jack?
Wait. So now you've got 2 people playing.
That's alright, it's turned off.
It's okay, I can only hear one of them, and I'm glad the one I can hear is the one not playing Stones.
I'm not playing Stones. I'm playing Hail and Kill.
Oh.
Unlike deep burble smug on the water.
Yeah, Laz's second favorite song.
On the harp.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see. Where was I at? They fixed the decoration placement issues on the second floor of the ornate Shogun crafting pavilion. Corrected the display name of for the large headless horseman Grim Reaper statue. Fixed bad icon for the ornate prison cage. Prison ground signs can now be placed on player towns. Fixed collision on the ornate prison cage, so items placed on top no longer float. They fixed misplaced colliders on blue tile roof for a row home. Created smaller headless horseman Grim Reaper statue suitable for smaller locations like entryways. Ysaranth, the Curious and Boreas Colossus, has had enough of the imps taunting and has driven them off. It should be much safer to approach. Oh, fuck that shit.
What?
No,
We literally waited for Jack to get to the quest, and then we fixed it.
Yeah, I did the quest last night, and in the patch today, they fixed that portion of it.
There you go.
Fuck.
See, bitched for nothing.
Maybe we should have read these release notes first before you did your soapbox today.
Yeah, no shit.
Maybe you
Like,
should have
what?
waited.
It's like, yeah.
Now, see, that just goes to show you, folks, there really is no script because we did not know that was in there. Of course, that was this morning's patch, but nonetheless,
Yeah,
I
we
gotta replace
could have caught that this morning by pre-reading it.
Get your experience, your levels back though.
I would love all of that to come back. I should.
Well,
It's like
Creed.
if you really want the
Release.
reason for getting rid of decay, that's it right there. It's like, how many times did I die? How many times did Laz die? How many times did Justin die last night? The three of us probably died 130 times last night. And if you think of all that XP loss,
I know.
Well,
insane.
only
That's
two
really
deaths
tragic
is supposed
stuff.
to count in the XP loss, ain't that correct? Or is that borked also?
It's all bored.
Dude. Yeah, you can't try new stuff.
I just, I stopped caring. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you'll find out. See about that.
They fixed the blend
You're
shapes for
level
female.
30.
Yeah. It's like pretty soon I will be level 5 again. Fixed blend shapes for female avatar head to fix eye sorting with eyelids. Fixed door
That's
frame collision
important.
on Gothic ends. Justin says she only died 3 times. He rezzed me like 50. Hyperbole.
Yeah, I didn't even get gains and resurrection by resin your ass last night either. I mean,
Well, I
should-
I kept clicking no whenever you would res me though.
Oh, is that why? You wanted Justin's reses?
Her reses are so much prettier than yours.
You wanted the nurse's loving reses?
That's right. I like it when she gives me mouth to mouth. And
Mouth to what?
Well,
Mouth
you
to
knew
what?
what it was she actually had to do. That wasn't it.
That's not what you told me
that's
earlier.
not what that was?
Mouth to-
I don't know. I was a ghost. I mean, I'm seeing in black and white. I can't only see white sparklies. I don't know what the.
It's the jumper cables.
Zapped.
Yeah.
He almost spit out his drink.
Yeah, I did. So they swapped out the Virtus Elves hand of Notterman's decoration, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. I'm looking for interesting things in here. Do you see anything interesting in here?
Well, what do you mean interesting thing? You're supposed to be reading the list so I can keep up with you down here so people on the screen can see where
okay.
you're at. But yeah,
He fixed the missing textures on the ornate quiver, fixed an issue where certain decorations could not be placed on walls, removed the repeatable quest in the High Vale outskirts for finding and turning in bedrolls and wheat sacks. The quest is now one shot to return items to Lieutenant Simone in the monastery. When you look through the round window of the Gothic Haunted Inn Widow's Walk, you can no longer see through the other side.
What? No naked women anymore?
Well, all depends on where
Windows?
Yeah. And how you doing, Tom? And fixed missing textures on the ornate leather.
Tom Slick.
Ornate. So they fixed the missing textures on the ornate leather quiver decorations, not the ornate, the ornate. Added 3 more resurrection odds in High Vale outskirts. Added a fallback conversation line to Horatio and Highvale outskirts after the player speaks to Captain Burns. Yep. DOT duration for puncture has been shortened, but the damage per tick has been increased. So, Led Zepp, you don't know this, but your pole arm, whenever you puncture someone, it makes them bleed.
Wow.
Yes.
Don't tell him that his pole arm makes holes because
head with a pole arm, you think you would bleed anyway. Fuck.
Yes.
Come on.
They made a decoration version of the Think Pink cloak. We have to get one more thing fixed on those before I start handing them out. Made small leashes for major quest givers like Captain Burns and Highvale outskirts so players can't drag them away from their designated spots. Refined the collision on the prison row home to prevent camera clipping issues. Merchants once again will not sell to players when they are off duty. Simplified the collider on a hanging cage prop in North Varicella foothills. Fixed a stuck spot in Highvale outskirts. Deleted a floating banner in Soultown. Removed an air debug character model from the Alpine player-owned town. Removed empty bark references. Corrected NPC identities and crooked shanks so names display correctly. Redid the streams and Nightshade paths to make them flow. And added sound effects. Sounds like someone urinating in a bathroom for those that don't. And distract skill now lures skeletons in ambush mode. And a slew of known issues.
Known issues. Yes, and that's the latest patch notes for you.
So I completely forgot. What were we looking for?
What were we looking for? I don't know.
I can't remember.
Interesting things.
Clocks? Were the clocks in there?
I didn't see any mention of clocks. But
No clocks. There are no clocks. I've been all over.
This says they are in, so we have
clock recipes are somewhere.
Tell me where they are then. You just give me a city.
Secret, you gotta look.
It's a carpenter.
Time Snake, go look.
Oh, it's a carpenter?
And everywhere. You'll find it. Fine.
You have to find the carpenter named Carpenter. Or actually, the carpenter named John.
Oh, it's a carpenter named John. I can find that. The first thing I ask a person is name,
John
then
the
job,
Carpenter.
and then help.
John Carpenter.
Is that like Joe the Plumber?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. He's the soda version of...
or should the carpenter be named Jesus?
Maybe. I think Jesus
that's
would
not
make
the word for
Jesus
John.
Carpenter?
God damn it, they put it in Northwood. The one place I don't know where the hell it is.
It's a thing
Soda
called
Map.
Soda Map.
Soda Map.
So
you use
NORTHWOO.
So
I gotta find someone in my vast
NORTHWOO.
So the clocks are in the decoration vendor in Northwood and Forest End is what is being said.
Forest End I can find.
That's looking sharp, buddy. That's looking nice.
Oh yeah.
Like it?
Looking at that wonderful Think Pink community cloak that's no longer black. So what else? What else needs to be fixed?
Well, the white trim is supposed to be nice and sparkly.
It's supposed to have the white sparkle. That's right.
Yes. So it currently does not have the white sparkles, but I'm sure that Thex is going to be trading me a crap ton of cloaks real soon, and then I get to deliver them. What?
They're in my backpack.
They're in his backpack.
So the person that, if you make a donation at airyfund.org and click on the support Think Pink button and you contribute $25 or more, you get your very own Think Pink Community Clause cloak.
That's a sharp-looking cloak, I tell you.
And I am the one that's responsible for distributing.
Responsibility.
Any complaints, you go talk to that guy over there, because he's the guy.
In game, I am Jack
Don't
Cynicist.
bother Thex, don't bother me, don't bother Justin. That's the guy you go to for your complaints.
Yes.
So that's the complaints department.
I want to file an official complaint.
And effects, if you want to dump a bunch of them in the donations trunk next to the mailbox, my donations trunk, the one next to the demon.
On this lot?
On my lot, yeah.
Just give them the main right here.
Since that one has anybody can add items to that one now. For some reason, those permissions were reset. But yeah, so you can make any kind of drum and then that donations box on my lot, and that way I can grab them later. Woohoo!
Will do.
Then, don't forget, support Airy Fund, Think Pink, because you know what? Somebody just came out and announced that they had breast cancer. Did you see that?
Yes, I saw that.
Julia Louise
I did see that in the net.
Dreyfus.
That's not good.
Elaine
From Seinfeld.
Speaking of which, we need the Elaine dancing game.
Yeah.
We really need the Elaine dancing game.
Isn't that the Starr? Is that the Starr's dance?
No, the Starlton is
pretty damn close. Yeah, it's pretty close.
Well, what's really funny is I actually read a brief history of the Carlton, which became the Starlton, and that was actually from the lady that was doing the dance on Bruce Springsteen's song, where she was pulled up on stage and she starts dancing with him.
That was Courtney Cox.
Yeah. So
The lady. Yeah, you know, the other big star out there.
So that was her. That's where the Starlton came from.
Well,
No.
I don't know about that.
Goes way back.
The Carlton dance, you know, does the
20s.
What's his name?
Go back to the 20s or something.
Okay, so
Enough for history. Fuck it.
wait.
Yeah,
So
I think we're on wood now.
just because I have to tell you guys and
Sure.
provide the
English
link
teacher,
for
not a
you.
history teacher. Okay,
So the guy that did it.
Provide the link. We're not going to read it right now. I got more interesting stuff like the charts and graphs and stuff that Chris put up on yesterday's post. I don't know if you saw that, but
No, but
What are they?
you can see that he mixed that. I got to go find that post while I'm looking for it.
Oh, God.
While Led Zepp actually reads that post. Oh,
I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't have it.
And by the
it's
way,
in Discord.
Jack,
Let me go find it. Find it.
your guys' virtue's looking a little red. What's up with that?
yeah, you think?
Well, it's what happens on this lot. It doesn't quite stay on this lot.
Stolen
Yeah.
bread all over
So-
the place.
Chris did add some additional information for the his daily blog, and this
Just
makes me
a
happy.
wee
This is
bit
a
of
per
information.
hour chart for media load times. The left side is yesterday and this morning leading up to the patch. The right 5 or 6 bars are the current release for load times.
Ozzy stays away from.
How come we never put these charts in Discord?
Because Discord is not the official place for official
Yes.
announcements.
So
That's why.
that is saying that the average load time for a scene is 5 to 20 or 15 to 20 seconds, whereas before the patch it was over 30 seconds. Now, and he does say that there's still a lot of work to do, but it is something he will be working on in the very near
Good.
future.
Keep him busy. Stay away from combat.
Yeah.
Keep him busy. Keep him busy. Stay away.
Yeah, I
from
want to know what was going on with that one that went off the chart there. That's what I want to know.
Yeah, what's going on there? That's a,
That
Well,
one.
that
where's that go?
and our first load in after this patch also took a while as well. So I think that was the preloading of resources, and we haven't changed scenes yet to actually see whether or not something else is happening. But
So you got the Unity engine there. That's what that is.
I don't know about you, but I changed scenes plenty last night as we were getting reset over and over and over. I don't know what you're talking about.
That shit was in your cache.
well, yeah, last night I wasn't reloading that scene over and over and over again. Oh man.
Anyway,
I'm kind of
moving
interested
right
whether or
along.
not List will actually give me the run through on where the vines are hiding for a certain quest.
the
I'll run around
vines
looking
are.
for vines to hop over walls.
Well, but that you got to kill everything on the map,
Yeah, I can't kill anything.
and literally they're yellow to me.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
You're gonna die
I
a
could have
bunch.
told
You're
him
gonna
that.
die a
I could have
bunch.
told him he was going to die a
Bunch.
bunch. That's not.
I need
De-level
I
your
need a
ass
GM
right
to
here.
slay everything in the scene for me so I can just walk through.
Take away my experience now. Get it
You
over.
better give it up, man. His List ain't gonna get no work
And,
done
he-
down
he-
there today.
well, he-
Die a
You all
bunch.
day the
You're
way
gonna
he is,
die
I'm
a
telling
bunch.
you.
He says.
If anything, he's just going to turn around and he'll taunt me
While you're there
Yeah,
doing it. That's
that-
right.
that's
Read
what-
you
that's
the
what he'll
clues
do.
while you
It's
die. Here's the clues while you die.
that, or he'll sit there and tell me it's like, hey, you missed a spot. Go back and yeah. And he says he'll come and play inspirational music as I die over and over again.
Read the clues to you as you
Yeah,
die.
I'll volunteer for that.
Inspirational bagpipe music. Make
Yep.
sure you put that word in there because
Heard of
inspirational
such a thing.
bagpipe music, yeah. It's
Hey,
not
I'll
so
come and play my
inspirational.
harp of inspiration for you. At least give you 4%.
Yeah, that's not going to help.
Yeah. You can give Jack another 100%. That still ain't gonna help.
Oop.
Back my 60K, god dang it.
Yeah, you think I'd play Leroy Lazarus? You should have saw him last night. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, run ahead without the healer and the guy who's gonna take all the aggro off you.
It's
Get
stupid.
your studio
It's stupid.
uniform
Wait.
nonetheless.
Wait. Most of those times I didn't die while doing that. Most of the time.
Uh-huh. You keep telling yourself that.
Oh, Justin wants to follow me around playing Another One Bites the Dust on the Flaming Bagpipe.
Another one bites this.
Another one down.
Want to
another one
ride
down.
my bicycle? I want to
That's
ride
what
my
we need.
bike.
We need
That-
listing God mode so that you never interrupt the music playing Another One Bites
That's-
the
that's
Dust on
right.
the bagpipes. There we go.
Oh man,
Alrighty. Anyway,
time for that NBN app.
we got all sorts of stuff. Did Derek ever get in here? Derek's got all sorts of exciting stuff going
Derek
on.
and the
today.
Dominoes. Where is he?
I do
I
not
don't
see
know. Did
Derek
he
in
ever
here.
make it in here?
I'm not seeing Derek.
But Derek Vizard's festivities are already going on out in the world, and I invited him to come on in here and tell you all about it. But we'll, I guess, tell you about it as we get to it here
We'll get to it real
in
soon.
just a minute or two. That's right. Because it is Friday, and of course we have the
that's
weekend
right.
roundup
It's
for you.
Friday. Forgot about
Yeah,
that.
Friday.
Not
Friday.
that it makes any difference to the retired person, but fuck it.
Remember, Monday is my birthday.
Oh boy, what do you want? What do you want?
That Golden Corral Day.
It sure is.
All about the chocolate
Bring
fountain.
your bags.
We know
I don't
Spiff's
like
going to be
it.
playing around in the chocolate fountain for his birthday.
That's right. Meanwhile,
No, I
don't
need
forget,
to talk
if
about
you're
the
active out there on the run and you want to keep in touch with what's happening inside Trinity Avatar, you can get your hands on a copy of the NBNN Trinity Avatar Soda app, available on the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store for all your mobile devices, just like Jack there. And of course, you got all sorts of great information. You can catch our podcast every Monday through Friday in replays. You can catch it right there. There you go. You can go up to the NBNN website up there. That's right. You can go to the forums. Let's show them the forums. There you go. The NBNN Daily Britannian.
You're just going all over. It's like,
Yeah,
where the hell
I
is
figured
this
you were
thing?
pointing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, where the hell is this
I was
thing?
going to go with it. What the heck?
Can't you
The
even get on
NBNN
Discord
Daily
on the app?
Britannian, published 7 days a week for your reading enjoyment, pulling all the latest articles throughout the world of Shrouded Avatar to keep you up to date. And of course, if you're looking to find out what's going on, you want to listen to the radio, you want to shop the marketplace, you want to come on in and talk to us in Discord, all available through the NBN Shrouded Avatar app. But of
I'll
course,
just install it on my phone and broadcast live from Golden Corral.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Happy
we get him on
birthday
Discord on his
to
phone, live
you.
from Golden Corral. We can hear him singing "Happy Birthday" as he sticks his head into the chocolate fountain.
No, I've got a better one.
Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty, man.
I might have some cotton candy though.
I'll stick that thing in the chocolate fountain.
No script, folks. No script. I'm telling you, I love
Me and the old lady do that every night, man.
Don't forget, NBNN Community Calendar is hosted on nbnn.info. It is an aggregate of all of the available public calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar that Laz knows about. And if you have a public calendar related to Shroud of the Avatar, or if you want to add events and you have a Gmail account, you need to email news@nbnn.info, and that guy will eventually do something with it.
this guy.
Yay. Don't forget, 12s and 6s around the clock, Monday through Friday. You can tune into WRFB.
WRFB.
That is Radio Free Britannia, and listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to on a little show called Lunch with Laz and Jack. Us.
Monday it'll be brunch.
Yes. And
We brunch with Spiff.
at 3 o'clock this afternoon, don't forget you need to go to Veritas Sanctuary for the concert of the performing arts. And that's going to be taking place at the Amphitheater of the Ancients. And
That's right. There's the
afterwards-
crafting going on right now out there.
after that, you do have at 5:30, between 5:30 and 9 this evening, the Veritas Sanctuary
After party.
concert after party. And that is going to be at the dance floor of the Ancients, which is adjacent to the amphitheater. At 7 p.m. tonight, you can always join Kazan Phoenix Fire or Malahari for the Phoenix Republic PvE nights and go explore all kinds of different PvP zones. At 7 p.m. in the town of Vengeance is Vengeance Madness, a PvP event in a non-PvP town. At 7 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia
WRFB.
is the 70s at 7. At 10 p.m. on Avatar's Radio, we may have DJ Jackdaw Foxlawden taking over for Chaotic Casualties, a Total Request set sponsored by the Moongate Travelers. Final event for Friday is going to be on Radio Free Britannia.
WRFB.
That rocks.
And that's the Record Room, which takes us to Saturday, starting bright and early, 1 a.m. You need to join the House of Omen on Radio Free Britannia with DJ Omen Crow. At 7 a.m.,
Crow.
it's time for you to wake up, New
Wake
Britannia,
up!
with Ultima and Celine on Radio Free Britannia. At 10 a.m. is the Pax Layer General Meeting taking place in their Discord channel. At 8 p.m. on Avatar's Radio, Asclepius and Lord Baldrith are going to be doing Echoes from the Cavern. At 8:30, maybe, if they get their issues sorted out. At 8:30 is the Pax Layer General Meeting taking place in their Discord. At 10 p.m. begins the Novian Markets Noma promo.
Now with requests.
Now with requests, also, which takes us to Sunday.
Sunday.
At the Fairport Coliseum.
Starting bright and early again with the Novian Markets Noma promo. Now with requests. At 1 a.m. is going to be the House of Omen again on Radio Free Britannia.
WRFB. That right.
With DJ Omen Crow. At 6 a.m. is in the town of Novian Market is the No Promo European Edition. At 9 a.m. possibly on Avatar's Radio will be DJ Striker Sparhawk with Lost in the Spaces. At 10 a.m. is the Veritas Sanctuary weekly public auction. So if you're looking for a public auction, you do need to go to the Veritas Sanctuary for that. and that is going to be a traditional auction. So you must raise your hand in order to bid. Woohoo! At 12 p.m. is
want that.
I want that. How's it going? Oh, wait, I didn't mean to bid. Hey, Laz.
100,000 gold. Sold.
12 p.m. is in the town of Novian Market is the Noma promo America's edition. At 12:30 At 12:30 is in the town of New Britannian Market is Astronomy Night with Bo and Bloodgood. And the final event of the weekend means you need to go out to the town of Barron's Reach and join the Bear Tavern pub crawl, because all great adventures begin in a pub somewhere. The most important lesson from D&D, always go to the end and go to the bar, because that's where everything begins.
Don't piss off your DM by taking
what I'm talking about.
Then make you go to the pub eventually, so don't piss off the DM.
That's right. And that is our community calendar in Shroud of the Avatar for this September 29th through October 1st in Shroud of the Avatar. Yes.
That's right. I gotta love the community out there. And again, don't forget, if you've got community events that you want everybody to know about, come on in and tell us about it. Come again, get in touch with me. We'll get it up on the calendar and it'll get read out so that everybody gets to hear about it. We promote this stuff throughout the week, every week here on NBNN. And of course, don't forget, you are watching NBNN here on Twitch TV, or possibly catching it on YouTube. So I don't know what day or date it is for you guys catching us in replays, but we definitely love you guys for all that stuff. And of course, if you've got the latest news, you can always shout out to us in game, and if it's newsworthy, we'll bring it up for discussion here. Hell, if it's not newsworthy, we'll probably bring it up for discussion. That doesn't make a difference either.
Just call your ass into Discord and just blurt it out.
Exactly. That's even better.
Okay.
Just blurt it out. That's right.
Yep.
And of course, as you all saw, is the Airy Fund is in full swing, getting those Think Pink cloaks out there to the world. The Dex is cracking the whip, making sure that those Think Pink cloaks are actually pink for you, boys and girls. Is a little hitch with that. And of course, thank you to the devs to getting on that, getting that fixed prim and proper right away. But of course, if you want to be a big help and you want to raise a little money for breast cancer and you want to get yourself a nice fancy pink cloak to show your support here in game, you can go out to the airyfund.org and click on Support Think Pink community cause out there, and $25 or more will get you the cloak. Of course, there are other awesome things that you can get, physical as well as digital, if you donate. And of course, you don't have to claim anything. You can just donate for the sake of donating. Don't forget, all your donations are 100% tax deductible, since the Airy Fund is a 501(c)(3) charity. And of course, a very, very big portion of all those proceeds does go over to the causes that we support. Unlike those other charities that send 5% and keep 95%, it's more the other way around. We send the majority and we just keep a little bit for overhead and costs. Keep things running, getting all that stuff, getting all this stuff out into your hands. But meanwhile, moving right along, don't forget Coilmore Wands, putting the magic in your hands. You want that nice firm piece of wood to go whack somebody with? Want to whack with your piece of wood? Go to Coilmore Wands. Yeah. And you get a custom-made staff or wand from Arius Coilmore. Scrota's music service. It's Scrota. It's music. And he follows you around. Of course, once you pay him, you may be able to get rid of him, but that's another story.
Double. Gotta pay him double after that.
Yeah. Well, you know the story of the muck jumper, don't you?
Big scam. Yep.
Classic Saturday Night Live routine. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to come check out Market Road, located in Black Rock Cove in the Quell region, right next to the town of Exeter. conveniently located to the Exeter and the Elysium Mines. The Elysium Mines, just a boat ride away. All the merchants have all the stuff you need for your crafting needs. Go check them out if you are in need. Of course, relicsbyreal.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. If you're looking for t-shirts, if you're looking for hats, if you're looking for patches, or if you just can't live without the NBNN I Love This Shit bumper sticker, go out to relicsbyreal.com, get your hands on one. And of course, if you want to save a little money off of that swag when you check out, use the promo code NBNN. You'll save 10% off your purchase at relicsbyreal.com. On WRFB, bringing you all sorts of great entertainment throughout the week, like our show, Mondays through Fridays at noon Central. Of course, Arius on Monday night with the GMC Top 20. We got the Divas every Wednesday and Thursday, bringing you the latest music to probe your ear holes. We got the Sarah and Andar show, bringing you some late night entertainment midweek with some storytelling and some great music. We've got the House of Omen for your grind, late nights on the weekends. And of course, wake up every weekend with Ultima Celine every Saturday morning right here on WRFB Radio Free Britannia, serving you here inside of Novia. And of course, if there's anything we can do for you, you got anything you want to get on the air, we're the guys to come speak to. So come get it to us and we will get it out there to you folks. And of course, no show is complete without telling you about the ShroudMarketplace.com. Hottest place to sell your items here in Shroud. And of course, if you want competitive prices, I mean competitive prices, not this PM me on the forums, not this I have no clue. Yeah, you can get recall scrolls $4.99, and you got competition. You can buy them off me. You can buy them off this guy.
Buy them off this guy.
You can buy them off that guy.
This guy.
I prefer you buy them off me. Of course, he prefers if you buy them off of him. But of course, healthy competition out there. We give you choices. That's just our stores. The other guys, you got guys fighting to sell photos. You got competition, and it becomes a really great marketplace because of all the healthy competition out there.
Yeah,
people want to sell stuff.
Before we go off on the marketplace real quick, I do have one addition for the calendar. Don't forget the welcome party is going to be taking place out in Aidenholm, Rosemorn, Saturday at 1:30, and that's also going to be, music is going to be provided by our very own Nurse Justin, Radio Free Britannia.
Wasn't that on the calendar of events, that party?
No.
Nope.
That's also happening out in Derek's place, right?
Nope. Nothing listed for Saturday at 1:30, man.
Okay.
I didn't know about it.
Otherwise, I would have read it.
But I know Derek's got his hands in that as well, I believe.
Yeah. So,
somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep.
But moving right along,
don't forget Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Currently, over 72 character vendors. That is individual character vendors that are players of the game who have started adding their items to Shroud Marketplace. Every vendor is responsible for maintaining their own inventory and setting their own prices, which allows people to, like Laz and myself, to sell teleports and recall scrolls. And I'm sorry, the place is going to be in Shadow's Rest. Teleports and recall scrolls at $4.99 on Shroud Marketplace. And
$4.99.
$4.99.
Or soon you might be able to buy Led Zepp's account. He's going to quit.
Hey.
Possibly. Anything and everything Shroud of the Avatar can be bought or sold on Shroud Marketplace, from accounts to game gold to Crowns of the Obsidian, all the way to rares. Like if you miss some of those telethon rewards, like that Fire Dancer's outfit from Laz, or that Virtue Aeronaut outfit, Clockwork Copper Armor, Autumn Fairy outfit, you know what?
I've got
those are up there
for sale. And
right.
These are total outfits. The Aeronaut outfit, I'm even throwing in the helmet. And I don't know, I forget if I'm throwing in the Clockwork Wings. I don't think I'm throwing the Clockwork Wings in with the Clockwork Armor. That was a separate reward.
Okay.
Full sets of armor. Don't forget the Clockwork Armor has an Aether Vibration Amplifier built into the helmet. So
Yes.
it's not just a good suit of armor. It's a nice way to listen to us while you're roaming around game.
Oh, don't forget they're phasing out the juggling of skulls.
Oh,
What?
no. What are you talking about?
It's a good thing I own that one. But don't forget, anything Shroud of the Avatar related can be bought or sold. If you want to start selling your goods, you need to register for a vendor account. So register for an account and then click on vendor registration and you can start listing your items. Anything and everything from accounts all the way to services can be bought or sold on Shroud Marketplace. And since we are out of time again, we have to say thank you for everybody hanging out with us in Twitch, Discord, YouTube, or listening on Radio Free Britannia. We couldn't do the show without you guys, and we do it for you guys. So thank you for hanging out with us.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Absolutely love you guys for joining us, for all you folks listening on the radio, for all you folks tuning in live on Twitch and here in game, and of course for all you folks catching us in replays throughout the day and throughout the week. We love you guys. Thank you for your support. And don't forget, if you want to become a supporter, go to nbnn.info, click on one of the support links. Whether it's a one-time donation through PayPal or a monthly donation through Patreon, every little bit is appreciated and helps keep us bringing you this great show that we do here every day, 5 days a week. Not every day, 5 days a week.
5 days.
5 days.
When we feel like it.
But meanwhile, it's the weekend. We got to go watch Jack get pissed off trying to do the rest of his questing this weekend. So we'll be back with more news, sports, entertainment, crazy, wild happenings, the greatest stories of frustration, and a whole lot more right here on NBNN. Till Monday, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you all on Monday.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Cheap.
That's it.